Bonjour, comment allez-vous? This is the Crypto Kid podcast, and today we discuss getting monetized in 10 weeks on YouTube, week 5, day 8. Happy Thursday, everyone. Today is November 7th, 2024. I'm the Crypto Kid, Daniel Plummer, and this is the Crypto Kid podcast. We discuss mainly Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. And since we're discussing the topics of technology, it just gets us in, it opens up all these other areas of finance and computer science. And so now we're branching out with the podcast and its topics. And we're not just discussing blockchain technology, but we're discussing many other technologies as far as software design, computer graphics, uh, editing video and images. And this is how we get into getting monetized in 10 weeks on YouTube. So if you've been following this playlist, this is an ongoing and growing playlist of videos as I document my journey from obscurity to monetization on YouTube. And I got this concept from Russell Bronson and Gary Vanderchuck of documenting my journey. As Russell Bronson says, you're in Expert Secrets, he discussed going through different phases of growth, uh, being a reporter, then being a framework design creator, and then becoming an expert. And I'm just documenting this whole process as I continue to grow in marketing and sales using ClickFunnels, using social media, different platforms of social media, software design, video editing, image editing, all of these things contribute. And this is how you understand that monetization on YouTube or any other platform is pretty straightforward, but it's and simple, but simple ain't easy. And it requires a lot of work and dedication. And you need a mentor, as Tony Robbins would say, everyone needs a coach. My coach is the YouTube and social media influencer, Callie Muscle. And this gentleman has more than 20 million followers on 4 different platforms, including TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. He's one of the original pioneers of social media monetization. He's been at it for more than 14 years. And so everybody needs to have a mentor. Now, if you watched most of the videos, I got this playlist concept from a woman who has a YouTube channel called Silver and Solo, and she documents her journey of 10 weeks to from nothing, from a small channel just like mine, until she receives her first monetization check. And that's what I'm doing as well. And I will go to her page. Also, my mentor, Dante Torelli of ClickFunnels, turned me on to the YouTube method, and it helped me understand the YouTube algorithm and what YouTube is looking for in order for your videos to get visibility. And that's why I'm providing this information through this free informational educational video, because you probably are just like me. You're getting started, you don't know where to start. And I'll tell you, the easiest thing is Google search, and Google owns YouTube, and YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So you should take advantage of the power of the YouTube search algorithm. It will provide you with a lot of valuable education and everything you need to become a successful social media monetization person, you can find on YouTube. All you need to do is search. If you need to learn how to create thumbnails, you can search on YouTube. If you need to create a logo, a banner, if you need to learn how to edit video, change color palettes. Anything you need, you can find by searching on YouTube. So take advantage of it. With that, I'm going to share my screen. Let's first go to today. Let's go to CapCut. Let's go to my CapCut. So if we look here, you can see that I'm working on a project and I'm almost complete with it. I just need to take a picture and then edit that picture and upload it here. And I got this idea from a video, and I'll share my screen in a moment. Yeah. Now I need to hit escape. Okay. By doing hit and escape and stop sharing, then I can go back into another screen. Let's go into my web browser. Let me hide the floating meeting controls. Okay, so let's go to this video. Here we go. So this is Colin Michael. He has 31.7 thousand subscribers. How to make thumbnails with CapCut, iPhone, and Android. This is a very helpful video. And as you can see, I'm just recreating this thumbnail that he has here. So I need to round my corners. As you can see, my corners are pointed in a square shape, and his corners are rounded. And then here he has a thumbnail, and I just need to enclose my thumbnail with this border right there. And then I need to take a picture of myself. And, I hit play and it began playing. And this guy is very helpful. So take a look at this title and then just search for it in YouTube, how to make thumbnails with CapCut, iPhone plus Android. And his name is Colin Michael. Okay. And this is a very helpful video. So as you can see, let's go back to CapCut. Okay. Now let's see if, hold on, let me hide the floating meeting control. Let's see if we can just, now here's the thing that I want to tell you right now is that um, if you, they're updating software so quickly. Like I signed into Zoom 2 days ago, the meeting controls have already been changed. So they do one update a week in Zoom. So what I'll give you a piece of advice, if you have a Zoom meeting and like we all have a lot of stuff to do. We're cooking breakfast at the house, getting dressed, and then we have a Zoom call we need to hop on, and then we go to Zoom to sign in like 2 minutes before the Zoom call starts. And then we find out there's an update, and it takes like 2 minutes to update, and then we enter the call late. And that's because uh, Zoom does update once a week and sometimes twice a week. So you'll go in there and things are changed. So I say all that because if you look at a lot of the tutorial videos on YouTube that are 3 to 6 months old, like the video I just showed you on how I'm creating this thumbnail for CapCut, with Colin Michael, they've already updated CapCut. So where the controls are to do all of the editing that he did have been completely changed. So it took me like 30 to 45 minutes to figure out where the buttons had been moved to in CapCut so that I could do the same thing that he did. And this is an AI. I want to click on this AI style guide. Okay. And then you get effects. All right. I just wanted to see what that did. So I have this CapCut symbol. I need to round the edges. I'm thinking that it should be in effects. Effects would be the most likely area that, oh, and then already my, oh, see, so this thumbnail, I have some words here, and I'm learning that if you play around with the words, uh, if you play around with the position, that it will go away. So I just cut away the thumbnail. Let's see if I can recreate that. So I'm just going to go up here where it says text. I'm going to click that. And then I have my default text. I click on the plus button so I can add that. The problem is you have to make sure that, so it says default text. You have to pull the arrow back so it'll let you go back to your actual background. And then you have to drag the default text back here. And then it shows up. Okay, so that's it, thumbnail. And I'm just going to type in thumbnail. Okay, and as you can see to the right, I have, oh, here's what the problem is. I am covering up the control panel with the video, the view of my Zoom. So here you can see it says system font. I want something different. So I'm just going to click this drop down. There it is. ZY Elegant. That's the font that I wanted. And then I'm just going to click on this and try to, okay, maybe that's where I can draw it. No, that rotates it. So I don't want to rotate it. Okay, so I put it back at 0. Now I want to grab it somewhere. Trying to figure out how to grab it. Okay, you just grab in the middle, put it right there. Okay, and then I need a background for it. Okay, so here that now there's the control. I can slide down. Characters. Okay, so here is preset styles, and I can put a preset background on it. Just need to scroll down. So I'm going to grab this one here with a black background. Wait a minute. Let's go back just to check real quick what that video was. Yes, he had a black background. Okay. So here it is right here, white with black background. I click on that, boom, there it is. See that? And that background somehow is rounded. Oh, because that's what all of these backgrounds are rounded. All of these preset backgrounds are rounded. So when you choose that, it's automatically going to round it. Okay, so now I'm looking through here. because I'm looking to, oh, there it is right there. So this shows you how you can do it. The color of the background, that's how you can change it. Rounded rectangle. That is the reason why it's there. And let's go back to the image. I don't think that one is rounded. No. So I need to go back to CapCut. It says rounded rectangle. And I need to, so let's see here. There we go. Let's click out of it. There it is. It turned it into non-rounded. So by discovering how to do that one, that is how I can do a rounded rectangle in here. So I click on here, boom. Now I'm seeing I'm learning like you guys. Okay. So this is the scale, this is the blend, balance image, AI expand, AI remove. So it should give me some way. Okay. There we go. So blend that. So you click the blend button and it gives you the drop down. See, I'm learning all this as we go. And then, okay, so it has default mode. So I need to click this mode to figure out what my options are. Brighten, darken, overlay. Oh, so now I just figured out where the overlay button is. So that just taught me a lot right there. Let's see what opacity does. Oh, okay, it fades it out. That is too much. Okay, so let's pull that down. Then it says add keyframe. What happens there? Delete keyframe. Okay. So it must, oh, enhance image, reduce image noise, all AI expand, AI replace, AI remove, eye contact, relight. Okay, so let me just go back to this one. It gives me basic. It gives me the font size, pattern, case, color, character, alignment, preset styles, transform, scale, position, blend, open, background. There it shows the background. Rounded rectangle. So that is, so I got to figure out here in the basic, boom, how to get to that. Let's see, transform. When I hit transform, what does that do? Doesn't give me anything. Okay. So I don't have access to those. So that is what I'm learning. And this is what I was talking about is that when you're trying to do stuff here, is they change the stuff around because it should be easier to round those edges. And let's go to effects and see what I can find. See, body effects, glowing lines. superpowers. Okay, so this is not what we want. Okay. So I will have to spend some time working on that to figure out how to round those edges. I thought it might be a little easy to do that, and it turned out not to be. I'm sure it has to do with, oh, and then the thumbnail just went away just like that. So I'm going to have to do that again. Whatever that was, I'll have to hit undo. Oh, there it is. Undo. Some, oh, that's because it keeps moving forward. Now it reappeared. Okay. So I'll come back to that later on. Let's stop sharing here. And then let's go into my browser to check out where my page is now. Okay. Okay, so here's my page. Okay. Let's move this up here. Let's look at where I am, my channel. I now have channel analytics, 2,320 subscribers. I have, in the last 28 days, I have 306.9 watch time hours. My last video, I think I was at 270. I think I was around 273 watch time hours. 273 watch time hours. So I've increased by about 33 watch time hours. Let's take a look at content. As you can see, one of my videos, this was my last video, which I posted almost a week ago. This is getting monetized in 10 weeks. I need to change this. This is actually incorrect. This is week 4. Put week 5 on there, but it's actually week 4. So corrected that problem. But you can see it's received 290 views. This is another one. This is day 5, 145 views. This one was some time ago, and this has received 817 views, possibly more. These two right here haven't received that many views. Let's take a look at my live podcast. This is yesterday, they gave the official announcement that Donald Trump is going to be the 47th US president. And if you go back through my podcast, you can go back through there. I've been predicting that for like 4 months and giving you all the statistics. So for anybody, whether you're a fan of Donald Trump or not, I've given a lot of objective information, tracking that whole process. And that was very good, created a lot of content, even though it might be a bit controversial. And then, as you can see here, it says in my channel analytics, it says I have 3,006.9 watch time hours. I have 5.5K views. I've increased by 1.4K subscribers. It says I have 2,329 subscribers, 293 views. Oh, Okay, so here we have a different picture. The on content it says, and in the different pages, the analytics, it takes time. On channel analytics, this is real time, so this is the most accurate count. Getting monetized in 10 weeks on YouTube received 903 views. On the prior page, it said it received 817. So now it is my number one content in the last 28 days. My second is the smoked salmon with mesquite wood. It has 899 views. I need to, I'm going to reshare that so it can get some more views. Then we see my other ones. Young Blacks Love Donald Trump. This received 468 views. Monetization, my other monetization is 290. Then Trump trolling Harris serving McDonald fries. That was funny. That received a lot of views as well. Now let's go back to the dashboard. So this is letting me know now that your video, Kamala Harris gives concession speech at Howard University, is blocked in some territories. So I don't really care, but let's hit view options. Okay, it just means by being blocked in some territories. So some areas of the world blocked. So this was me showing um, Kamala Harris gives concession speech at Howard University, and this is just me showing um, the live coverage of Kamala Harris giving her concession speech, and this was on and this was live on YouTube on MSNBC. So when I did this podcast, and these are just things you need to know. So when I did this podcast, if it's on YouTube, you can use it, but some parts of the world blocked the transmission of this video, and as a result, this particular video for 34 minutes cannot be seen or monetized. Um, So it's partially blocked in some areas. So it can't be seen in certain areas. So it can't be monetized. I'm just going to leave that up there. And be careful when you share videos, but this was live from MSNBC, and some parts of the world block information from the MSNBC. So if you're sharing it, your video is going to get partially blocked. So since MSC is partially blocked, it is blocked in some territories. Um, that particular video cannot. Okay, let's see. Okay, so in Russia, so this is telling me copyright owners on behalf of Levitt Music RCA Records, um, Victoria Monet on My Mama. So that music was played in the background as we're waiting in the. So a DJ was playing music in the background. Well, they didn't apply for some royalty or copyright license, but it's not illegal for them to play somebody else's music. The problem is that MSNBC was recording the event and streaming it live, and in Russia, the copyright owner is blocking. So the reason why this is key. So this is censorship. So Victoria Monet, whoever the owner, and the owner is Levitt Music RCA Records. They're blocking the music being played in Russia. So that's what all of this crap is about, is that Levitt Music and RCA Records is preventing Victoria Monet on My Mama, which I don't know, but I don't know what song that is, and I don't care. But Levitt Music and RCA Records doesn't want this music to be played in Russia. Russia, Russia, Russia. Now we're back to Russia, 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 Russia. You know, Democrats starting that crap again. So this video that I live streamed from MSNBC, because a DJ at Howard University was playing music on My Mama by Victoria Monet, which is his right to do, but MSNBC was recording the event and streaming it live. And once that happens and it's being recorded and streamed, then copyrights kick into effect, and Levitt Music, RCA Records, doesn't want this music to be played in Russia, so that particular video cannot be monetized. And that's me just streaming MSNBC. So that's me live streaming on YouTube MSNBC, which is live streaming the event. So they can't penalize me and they can't penalize you, because whatever is being aired on YouTube is free for anybody on YouTube to use. And as we see, I have 2,329 subscribers. Okay, so with that, that is today's edition of, let me get stop sharing. That is today's edition of Getting Monetized in 10 Weeks on YouTube. As you can see, I've grown by about 33 watch time hours to 306.9 watch time hours. I have 2,329 subscribers. So you can see I'm growing. I have a long way to go to get to that 4,000 watch time hours, but growing. I just need to continue to record more content and put that out. So with that, we're going to sign out for today. Look for more videos that are informative. If you found this helpful and informative, watch the entire playlist of Getting Monetized in 10 Weeks on YouTube, and you will learn a lot. Thank you for watching this podcast.